What is up, everyone? This is King Crypto back again with a very interesting and concrete crypto video. Right now, I want to talk about the Bitcoin price update as well as the altcoin rally we've seen so far. First off, I want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin here. We can see on the price chart, Bitcoin is still testing the 8,400 resistance level. This level has given Bitcoin a bit of trouble in the past, which is why I believe we keep kind of touching the level and pulling back. It could be it's very much possible that Bitcoin might be testing this for the days to come, and if so, after every failed attempt, there could be a pullback. However, tonight it's very possible as well that Bitcoin might break through. It seems like there is a lot of momentum and a lot of FOMO for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrencies to really make a dive into the centerfold. But it is important to note that Bitcoin is very overbought at this point, over 80. That is usually an indication that things need to cool off. But Bitcoin's RSI is a very interesting story because it completely ignored that last time we saw the levels up to 20,000. Of course, we did see the pullback ensue. Now, this level at 8,400 to 8,500 was tested in August of 2018 when we had a little mini rally back then. And unfortunately, it was not successful. And every time Bitcoin has tried to attempt ever since has failed. The one time it hasn't was when we got to 20,000 again. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. If we do pass, I do thoroughly believe Bitcoin's going to moon pretty hard, as well as altcoins. Of course, it would be more probably intelligent to say that Bitcoin will rally again once that happens, and alts will kind of cool off for a little bit. And then once Bitcoin cools off, we'll see an even bigger altcoin rally. Now, the typical altcoin rally, percentages-wise, is about 600% in profits every time there's been an altcoin rally, which is unbelievable and absolutely foreseeable. I mean, we see really low lows right now in the crypto market when you look at where all the prices used to be, with exception to Binance, which actually is at an all-time high today. That is really cool. I'm really happy to see that Binance coin is killing it out there, and very happy that I own Binance coin, and I've been actually holding it for a little bit, even before all these all-time highs. I sincerely believe that Binance is probably going to be around for a long time, and it proves it just because of the hack, and also because nobody seems to really care because they're very trustworthy, right? And I know I trusted it. I didn't really get too worried about the hack because I knew that I was in good hands with this particular exchange, and it's a very good thing that Binance exists, so that it actually creates some credibility in our space. So we can see also, if we want to look at a few other cryptos, I bought some Litecoin during the bear market, and I also bought some in this little formation here. You can see a cup and handle formation, which is almost always a bullish signal. And once that was triggered, it fortunately shot up to now $105, which I was able to get in on as a short-term trade. And the RSI is actually looking pretty good right now at below 80. That is always my indication of when to stay in or not. Ethereum, man, I really missed out on that one. Ethereum's really killing it right now. And if we take a look on Coinbase Pro, we can see that ETH is struggling a little bit to stay on top of the levels at once. It's kind of going back and forth here, and I kind of made a FOMO buy, but I sold it kind of quickly because I was like, this is kind of stupid to be creating a setup like this. I'm literally just FOMOing in. However, maybe I don't know. Once I'm comfortable with it, I'm definitely going to jump into Ethereum as well. So that's where we're at right now. We can see that Bitcoin's dominance in the past tends to take a dive once its own momentum kind of cools off. And today, actually, Bitcoin's dominance went down about 2%, 2 to 3% actually. And yeah, it's been great. It's been great because now we're finally seeing what I believe we were supposed to see a long time ago. Now we just need to see Bitcoin break through this resistance point. And once we do, man, it's going to be beautiful. So that's all I have to say today. Yeah. And by the way, for all of my subscribers, I want to talk to you a little bit about why I was gone. I have some haters out there, you know what I'm saying? They were saying that I left in the bear market and that makes me a quitter. I don't think it makes me a quitter because I actually was holding Bitcoin the whole time. I just wasn't making videos. There's a big difference. I didn't quit crypto. I just stopped talking about a very depressing market that was honestly affecting me on a mental level. I was very, very upset about the whole thing. And this was kind of like my favorite thing to do. And seeing Bitcoin and everything crashing and all the negativity, I just had to get away from it for a while. But I never stopped believing in it. I just needed to take a little break and wait. Time is a healer, especially in any kind of market. It's just crypto is a lot more intense. So the highs are way higher, the lows are way lower. And I think a lot of you that hold crypto understand what I'm saying. When you see something crash like that and you lose money in the process, it's not fun. And it's very hard to be holding on to something that everybody around you is saying is not going anywhere. Even though maybe you knew yourself that, it can't be true. I think it'll be okay. So that's all I want to say about that. And also, I also graduated from college. I created a second business irrelevant to crypto. And, I have a lot of other things I was attending to during the period where I was gone. And one more thing to take into consideration, I was making videos during the bear market for like 6 months. I believe I even made a video in October. So it's not like I completely gave up on it. Once Bitcoin was pretty much sitting at 6,000, it's like, what am I going to talk about every day that hasn't already been said? Or, I don't want to say something if it's not worth saying, if that makes sense. So I don't want you to be too upset about that if you're part of the people that don't like that. But I didn't technically leave crypto. I just stopped talking about crypto. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day, everyone.